For West Holmes, their home white jerseys, white shorts, blue numerals, and red trim. Jumping for them is Zach Stair, a 6-foot senior. And for Tri-Valley, black jerseys and black shorts and their gold numerals and white trim. And jumping for them will be Jake Frew. He's a 6'3" senior. There's the whistle. There's the toss. Will be won by Tri-Valley going right to left in the first half of play from the dungeon. Across the time on the dribble by Ty Smith. Lobs it into the hands now of Caden King. King guarded by Peyton McKinney. On the left wing, grabbed by Smith. Dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane. Runner by Smith off the rim, going to be no good. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Caden King. Puts it back up and in. Caden King, he's a handful, 6'4" senior. 2-0 Tri-Valley advantage. West Holmes basketball going left to right with it in the first half. Here's Morrison across the half-court line. Morrison loves it high on the left side into the hands of Zach Stair. Stair got a season-high 11 points in that last game. And pass inside goes to the corner now to Blake Morrison. His three-pointers to be off the mark. Rebound grab by Caden King. Scotty's basketball up 2-0. Pass into the front court. Grab now on the right wing. Here's Alex Williams with the basketball. Backs it up between the circles. Shovels it near side to Luke Lyle. On the left wing, grab now by Frew. Gets it out top to King. Dribbles it, hands it off on the right wing. Dribble by Luke Lyle to the foul line. His 15-footer is going to be up and knocked down by the left-hander Luke Lyle. 4-0 start for Tri-Valley. West Holmes basketball with it the other way. Here's Blake Morrison across the half-court line. Coles at the play. His pass goes to Zach Stair on the left point. Right wing now to Schrock. Back to Stair out top. Stair examines it. Gets her right point then over to Peyton McKinney. McKinney dribbles it. Picks it up. Looking. Spinning around. Now a pass goes in the hands of Morrison high on the left side. Morrison drive. Lane comes to a jump stop. Pass inside. Going to be called for travel before he got rid of that pass. That'll be a turnover West Holmes. That is their first. 4-0 Tri-Valley. 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Scotty's had the basketball. And the dribble by Ty Smith, the 5'11 junior point guard, across the timeline. Pass goes out top to King. King lobs it right wing. Grab now by Williams. Kicks it near side to Smith. Into the corner now, grab by Frew. Dumps it inside. Goes over to Alex Williams. His shot blocked. Rebound grab by Zach Stair. Long pass by Morrison. Goes to Estep. Estep to the baseline. His layup off the glass and good. West Holmes on the board for the first time. They're down 4-2.
Yeah, good run out there by West Holmes coming off that block by Morrison.
And here's Tri-Valley with it across the timeline. Pass out top, batted away, but grabbed by Smith. His pass to King, dumps it inside. Going to be received by that court cutting Jake Frew. His reverse layup was good. Jake Frew, his first two, 6-2 lead now for Tri-Valley. Knights with it. Here's Morrison to the front court. Dribbles it down to the right wing. Morrison dribbles it to the foul line. His 15-footer's up and going to be off the mark. Rebound by McKinney, however. Keeps the possession alive. His pass goes to the corner. Now to Schrock. He'll back it up now high on the left side. Schrock calls out the play out top. Now to the right wing. Knights trailing by 4. Schrock still with it. Pass out top the Stair. Looking. Now in the corner goes to Morrison. Morrison dribbles the top of the key. Back to Stair in the corner. He'll back it up for a three-pointer. It's going to be up and going to be off the mark. Rebound chased down by Ty Smith. He'll be fouled as well by Zach Stair. First foul of the game. And West Holmes will get it for Zach Stair, his first. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. Brought to you tonight by Millersburg Tire Service. It'll be Eric Marmot reporting on all the scores from around the area, all the way until midnight. Scotty's basketball up 6-2. Here's Ty Smith, the junior point guard, across the timeline. Dribbles the left wing and gets Schrock. Hands it off down to Luke Lyle. Back to Smith on the left wing. His pass goes out top down to the hands of Jake Frew. Frew dribbles it against Zach Stair. Picks it up, shovels the left wing back to Smith. Smith drive to the baseline. Pass inside the paint, juggle, down grab. Goes right wing with the pass down to Alex Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. Rebound corralled by Josh Schrock. Schrock dribbles it in the backcourt. Gets an outlet pass to McKinney, who will cross the timeline. Now left wing over to Morrison. Has it knocked loose. He'll chase it back down near that midcourt line. Knights basketball down by 4. On the right wing back to Schrock. Schrock dribbles it. He'll back it up. Down to McKinney on that right side. McKinney shovels it out top the Stair. Jab step. Stair holds onto it. Now gets it over to Morrison high on the left. Morrison lobs it on the left block. Goes to Estep. Falls down. Gets the pass off the Schrock in the corner. Now to McKinney out top. McKinney to the foul line. Spins around. His shot up going to be good. He'll muscle it home. Gets that home bounce. West Holmes down by 2.
Yeah, nice little reverse spin there by McKinney.
And good recovery by McKinney on the other end. Looked like an easy layup for Jake Frew, but it wasn't so easy. McKinney recovers and knocks it away.
Yeah, great defensive hustle there by McKinney. Love to see that effort.
And it will be Scotty's to inbound it. to the right of their own backboard as Schrock will check out. And the spark plug off the bench will be Peyton Miller checking in, the 5'9 senior. Ball inbounded to the paint, goes over to Jake Frew, who missed the layup. Rebound corralled by Zach Stair. Knights basketball, they trail it by 2 with 4 minutes to play in the first quarter from the dungeon. Morrison across the timeline, dribbles the right wing. Now drive to the baseline. Cross-court pass goes in the corner to Miller. Miller backs it up on the left wing. Nice look inside to Garrett Eastep. He'll bank it up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Eastep. Kicks the right corner back to Morrison. Morrison to the lane. His runner up going to be no good. Rebound ripped down this time by Eric Neal. He has ripped away by Stair though. Stair put back, going to be blocked. Got his own rebound. Out top to Miller. His three-pointer's up, going to be knocked down. The Knights take their first lead. They're up 7-6.
How's that for fast pace, Matt?
And second chance opportunities. And Tri-Valley on the other side. On the left wing, grabbed by Jake Frew. Goes out top with it. Here's the dribble by Burkhart. His pass right wing, batted away. Diving steal, grabbed by Garrett Eastep. And that is the second Tri-Valley turnover. Peyton McKinney in the backcourt. His pass in the front court area, grabbed by Peyton Miller. Knights up by a point. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Miller dribbles it now to the right wing. Still with it. Miller outs off, picks it up. Looking, bounce pass to the right block, goes to McKinney. He'll back it into the paint. McKinney looking, juggles it, grabs it again. Pass inside, stolen away finally by Smith. Second turnover on West Holmes. Ty Smith across the timeline. Pass out top to Luke Lyle. Lyle foul line. Pass goes to the corner now. Received by Burkhart. Back in the right wing. Here's the drive to the baseline. And runner going to be up by Luke Lyle. Going to be off the mark. Rebound batted around. Finally grabbed under the basket. That time by Eric Neal. Inside the paint goes to cutting Drew Burkhart. He'll lay it up with him. Burkhart with that bucket. His first 2. Back to an 8-7 Tri-Valley advantage. Second lead change of the first quarter. 2:10 to play. As the Knights had the basketball, Morrison has it out top. Morrison hands it off to Miller. Miller, top of the key, hands it off to Peyton McKinney. McKinney to the right wing. He'll hand it off to Morrison, but poked loose instead, and Tri-Valley gets the steal. Luke Lyle on the other end to the bucket. His layup going to be blocked from behind by Miller, but he gets called for the foul. Chase down, block opportunity, almost got it. They got the hand apparently.
Yeah, good hustle there by Miller. Matt, you called it. When Miller comes off the bench, the intensity picks up another level here, and he's done that for the Knights.
Certainly does. His first personal foul, second team foul on West Holmes. And stepping to the foul line, 5'11 junior left-hander, that's Luke Lyle. His free throw's up, going to be knocked down. Lyle has 3 points, averaging 14.5 a game and 3 rebounds per contest. He is a 75% free throw shooter. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game as that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subways in Millersburg. Second free throw, that's good as well. Luke Lyle now with 4 points, a 10-7 lead for the Scotties. On the floor for the Knights, Peyton McKinney, Blake Morrison, Peyton Miller, Garrett Eastep, and Zach Stair. 10-7 lead for Tri-Valley, and this Knights with the basketball. Morrison looks to the bench to Don Hall for the play call. He'll dribble it across the half-court line. Takes it out to the right wing. And backs it up. Still with the dribble. Pass to the right block to McKinney. He'll back it in. McKinney spins around. His shot off the glass going to be good. Peyton McKinney with 4 points now. West Holmes back to within 1.
Yeah, both of those on reverse spin moves to the bucket. That's a good move for McKinney.
Scotty's with it across the timeline. Here's Alex Williams. Works it against Garrett Eastep. Spins around out top. His pass goes cross court. And corralled high on the right side. The dribble by Aaron Frew. Lobs the right wing. A leaping grab by Burkhart on the right side. Goes out top for the pass down to Eric Neal. Neal on the left point. Looking. Picks it up. His pass goes left wing now to Aaron Few. Few to the foul circle. Picks it out top. Now the drive by Burkhart. Dumps it inside and stolen away. Third turnover on Tri-Valley. Knights with it now with Morrison across the timeline. Cross-court pass to Peyton Miller on the left side. Miller holds on to it. Dribbles it out top. Picks it up. Pass out top to Eastep. 48 seconds and counting. First quarter. Eastep is a poke loose on the floor and grabbing after it. Going to be tied up, I believe. Held ball arrow does point to West Holmes. So the Knights will fortunately get that ball back if you're the Knights side. 42 seconds to play in the first quarter. And in for the first time, DeAndre Thomas for West Holmes, replacing Zach Stair.
Yeah, Thomas, another one of those spark plugs for the Knights. He brings another element to the game when he gets on the floor.
And it'll be Blake Morrison to inbound it midway into the front court on the far side for West Holmes, down 10-9. Inbound it to McKinney. Back to Morrison in front of that midcourt line. Morrison out top, dribbles the left wing. Backs it up. Pass inside. Goes over to DeAndre Thomas. Back to Morrison. Morrison to the baseline. His floater from 10 feet away is knocked down. And West Holmes back in the lead on that Morrison jumper. They're up 11-10.
Yeah, nice little stutter step move. Moved himself in from 10 foot and knocked down the jumper.
His first two, the third lead change of the first quarter. Tri-Valley has the basketball. 15 seconds to play. In front of that midcourt line, here's the dribble. Down to 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. Scotty's with it. And out of the right wing, over was Luke Lyle. Down to 5 seconds. Pass to the corner, goes off the hands of Alex Williams and out of bounds. Turnover with 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. The fourth on Tri-Valley. West Holmes to inbound on that in the backcourt area. As now in Drew Burkhart will replace Luke Lyle. Blake Morrison to inbound at far side corner in the backcourt. Inbounds it to Peyton Miller. Miller, shot at midcourt, going to be well short of the rim, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Through one period from the dungeon, it's West Holmes 11 and Tri-Valley 10. This is boys sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Barnhart Service Center of Millersburg offers 62 years experience on all types of foreign or domestic cars. For generations, they have taken care of your vehicle needs from the smallest to the largest jobs. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. To schedule your appointment today, call Jay at 674-4836. Barnhart Service Center wishes good luck to the West Holmes Knights. It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
First quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz. West Holmes 1 for 4 for 25% from three-point distance. Tri-Valley 0 for 1. West Holmes 4 for 8 from two-point range. That's good for 50%. Tri-Valley 4 for 7. As Tri-Valley went 2 for 2 for the charity stripe, West Holmes did not attempt the foul shot in that first quarter. West Holmes that rebounding Tri-Valley 6-5. 4 turnovers for the Scotties, 3 turnovers for the Knights in that first quarter of action. Tri-Valley basketball to begin the second quarter. Kaden King has it out top. His pass goes left wing and stolen away by Peyton Miller. Miller on the fast break to the bucket. His layup going to be blocked by King, but he gets called for the foul. And that'll be the first team foul on Tri-Valley. And call that the first personal, of course, on Caden King. And 2 free throws down for Peyton Miller.
And not to be redundant here, but this game turned to tempo a little bit when Miller got on the floor for West Holmes, Matt.
That's what he does. Knew that about it. And that is his role. And that's up going to be knocked down. Meanwhile, he's also knocking down some shots. 4 points for Peyton Miller in this first half. 12-10 West Holmes advantage. Second free throw's up. That's going to be knocked down. Makes it both. He has 5. 13-10 Knights. Miller averaging 7.3 a game for the 5'9 junior, or 5'9 senior, excuse me, and just under 3 rebounds per contest. Had 9 points, 4 boards in that first tournament win. On the left wing, here's a dribble for Tri-Valley. Now to the foul line on the pass by Jake Frew. Now to Smith to the foul line. Pass inside by Smith. Stolen away by Blake Morrison. That'll be the 6th Tri-Valley turnover. Now to E-step, into the front court, left wing to Peyton McKinney. With the pass inside the E-step, has it knocked loose on the floor, and stolen away by diving Caden King. West Holmes their 4th turnover. Into the front court now to Jake Frew. Frew to the lane. His layup off the glass and good. Jake Frew has 4, and now a 13-12 West Holmes lead. 1 minute into the second quarter of action, and Blake Morrison across the half-court line. He's guarded by Alex Williams. His pass goes high on the right into the hands of Peyton Miller. Miller lobs it out top now to McKinney. McKinney looking, now dribbles it, picks it up, looking. Bounce pass high on the left side. The Morrison almost threw it away, but saved by Morrison back to McKinney. His pass goes left to the foul line to Thomas. On the left wing, back to E-step. E-step to the baseline. Cross-court pass received by Morrison. His three-pointer's up, going to be in and out, and no good. Rebound put back, no good by E-step. That ball knocked to the floor, finally grabbed by Caden King. Scotty's basketball. Smith across the timeline. Smith to the foul line. Lane, nice look inside. Goes to Jake Frew, who lays it up, no good. He'll be hacked on the arm. Jake Frew to the foul line to shoot 2. 13 foul on West Holmes. DeAndre Thomas, his first. Jake Frew, 6'3 senior, averaging just over 12 points per game on the season. in just under 5 rebounds per contest, a 70% free throw shooter. Free throw up, going to be knocked down. Frew has 5 points in the first half.
Yeah, he can be a handful. He's a 6'3" player, but he moves more like a guard. He's pretty quick and strong.
Certainly does, and then we're all tied up at 13 apiece, first tie in this first half. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. Brought to you tonight by Millersburg Tire Service. Eric Marmot reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Second free throw also good by Frew. He has 6. Back into a Tri-Valley lead at 14-13. Fourth lead change of the first half. Full court pressure being shown. Inbounded to Blake Morrison. Morrison dribbles it. Poke loose and stolen away. Frew has it to the lane. His shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back, no good. Put back again by Frew. That is going to be good. Jake Frew has 8. Now a 16-13 Tri-Valley lead. Scotty with his quick hands in this first half. Here's Morrison across the timeline. He'll dribble it high on the right. Gets the handoff to Peyton Miller. Miller out top. Hands it off to McKinney between the circles. McKinney to the foul line. Backs it up to the lane. McKinney pass to the corner, goes to Stair. Stair looks it out top now to Peyton Miller. 5:45 to play in the half. Miller on the right point. Down to the foul line. Lane, layup by Miller, going to be blocked. Saved as well off the hands of Tri-Valley by Eric Neal. Now to Smith across the half-court line. Smith with it. On to the foul line. Lane pass inside. Backdoor cutting and Jake Frew, who missed the layup. Rebound going to be grabbed by Eric Neal. Actually going to be tied up. And we'll block that time, and then the tie-up, and West Holmes going to get this ball back.
Yeah, and that was Stair getting the block, but great hustle there by the Knights as Frew broke loose on the baseline for Tri-Valley. Looked like he had a wide-open layup.
So West Holmes with it, trailing by 3. McKinney looking to inbound it. And he does so in the hands of Morrison on the full court pressure. Back to McKinney. He'll cross the timeline. Bounce pass to a cutting Zach Stair. His layup blocked under the bucket. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Thomas. I do believe. Yes, it will be. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game as that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subways in Millersburg. Tri-Valley outscoring West Holmes 6-2 so far in the second quarter. Smith across the half-court line. Dribbles the left wing, the handoff, goes to Burkhart, back in the corner to Jake Frew. His pass to Smith around the foul line. Dumps it inside, he'll find Eric Neal. His layup off the glass and in. Eric Neal, his first 2, now a 18-13 Tri-Valley lead. Outscoring the Knights 8-2 now in the second quarter. Morrison across the timeline, dribbles at right wing. Morrison, pass to the corner, goes to McKinney. That three-pointer's up, going to be off the mark. Hit the bar above the backboard, and it will be Scotty's basketball. And West Holmes right now needs a bucket.
Yeah, West Holmes looking for their offensive rhythm here, not finding it outside. Give Tri-Valley defense credit.
And Tri-Valley with it across the timeline. A dribble by Luke Lyle on the left wing, guarded by Stair. Lyle to the baseline, up Allen's shot, going to be off the glass and good. Luke Lyle has 6, 20-13 Tri-Valley. Morrison will walk it into the front court. He dribbles it out top against Burkhart. Man on the right point. Morrison between the circles. Man on the right wing. Still with it. Lost it. Out of bounds, but knocked away off the hands of Luke Lyle. So we'll stay with West Holmes. Don't let your home be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Holmesville Electric has factory certified technicians and carries a full line of parts and service kits for your Generac needs. Call 330-279-4522. McKinney dribbles it out top. His pass to the corner received by Morrison. Now a mid-post to Thomas, but poked away. Steal by Tri-Valley. Into the front court on the right wing, back over to Alex Williams. That was the 6th West Holmes turnover. Now right to the foul line, back to Luke Lyle. His 15-footer's no good. Rebound goes to McKinney. Knights basketball trailing by 7. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Morrison into the front court, guarded by Alex Williams. Bounce pass to Stair on the left wing. Stair looking. Bounce pass left to the foul line to Morrison. Left wing knack back to Zach Stair. Lobs it inside on the bucket to DeAndre Thomas, who grabs it and lays it in. Thomas, his first 2.
Yeah, that's a good look for West Holmes, getting that high percentage shot. They need to get some of those.
20-15 Tri-Valley. Scotty's basketball in the corner goes to Frew. His pass goes out top to Eric Neal. Neal on the left point. Back in the left wing goes to Burkhart. He'll dribble it. Now to the foul line. Pass to the baseline received by Jake Frew. on the right wing. The three-pointer, actually a bounce dribble now, and a shot by Luke Lyle, no good. Rebound put back by Alex Williams, no good. Second effort by Williams is going to be good on that second try. Alex Williams has that bucket. His first two of the night. 22-15 Tri-Valley, and West Holmes timeout. 2:48 to play in the second quarter. Tri-Valley 22, West Holmes 15. This is boys sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
Orders for Local Express online at Kime.express. Kime, built on trust since 1911. Nice basketball out of the timeout. Embedded at side court by Morrison to McKinney. And now back to Blake Morrison. Knights trail it by 7. Bounce pass goes to Schrock on the right wing. Around the foul line, the stair dumps it inside to Thomas, but batted away instead by Caden King. And that is the 7th West Holmes turnover. And now Smith with it across the timeline. Guarded by Schrock on the right side. Smith lobs it out top to Caden King. He'll dribble it, hands it off behind him to Burkhart. Now pass right to the foul line, received now by Williams. Back in the corner, grabbed by Smith. Smith shovels it out top, back to Alex Williams between the circles. 2:15 to play in the second. Now to Caden King out top. Looking, dribbles it, shovels it high on the right side to Frew. In front of the midcourt line to Williams. Lost it, he'll track it back down. Cross-court pass to Smith, now high on the right. Out top to Caden King as Tri-Valley spreads the 4. Back in the corner. Here's the dribble now by Alex Williams. Dumps it inside the King across the lane. Now to Burkhart. His shot blocked by Zach Stair, but he gets called for the foul. 14th foul on West Holmes, and Stair will have his second personal.
Yeah, good quick ball movement there by Tri-Valley.
Certainly was, and Drew Burkhart, the beneficiary, the 6-foot junior averaging 2.5 a game and a 52% free throw shooter. Free throw up going to be knocked down by Burkhart. He has 3 points. And that last trip for West Holmes offensively, an example of what you were talking about during the break, Troy, is they're not allowing anything inside for West Holmes in this first half.
Yeah, they're clogging up the middle on West Holmes, denying those easy passing lanes that we've seen West Holmes take advantage of.
Free throw also knocked down on the second attempt by Burkhart. He has 4 points. 24-15 Scotties. Now up to 9. They're showing full court pressure. McKinney on the back baseline to inbound it. His pass goes into the hands of Schrock in the backcourt. He'll dribble it. Actually, see Morrison. Now pass over to Schrock across the timeline. Cross-court pass to Thomas on the left point. His cross-court pass back over to leaping Josh Schrock. Drive to lane, and he'll be fouled. And Schrock had a step on the defender, and the second team foul on Tri-Valley in the half. And they'll be on Alex Williams, his first personal. Morrison to inbound for West Holmes beneath their own backboard. Into the corner to McKinney. Out top to Estep. Estep backs it up out top, gets the handoff to Schrock down. Schrock calls out the play, high on the left side. Still with it. Bounce pass goes to McKinney. Now the right wing back to Morrison. Morrison dribbles it. Picks it up, asks out top to Thomas. Dumps it inside to McKinney on the right block. He'll back it in. McKinney, shot is up, going to be knocked down. McKinney has 6. West Holmes down by 7.
And McKinney's done a great job down the post tonight scoring the basketball for the Knights. They need more of it.
24-17 Scotties. They have it. Here's Smith. And he'll be pushed at the top by Josh Schrock, who gets called for the hand checking. The 15th foul on West Holmes. Schrock has his first personal foul. Scotties to inbound it here at side court. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Millersburg Tire Service. Half pass inbounded to a cutting Alex Williams under the bucket of Jake Frew. His reverse layup is going to be good. Jake Frew up to 10 points in the half, 26-17 Tri-Valley. Morrison into the front court. His bounce pass to Schrock on the right wing. Schrock looking. Spins around on the corner, now to the baseline. Double team. Knocked to the 4. Finally a foul's called on Smith going for the steal. He didn't like the call. 13th foul in Tri-Valley. Smith has his first personal.
Yeah, good call there by the official, but this Tri-Valley team plays a very aggressive defense, Matt.
What they do as Peyton Miller is now in, he is replacing Josh Schrock. 43 seconds to play in the half. Inbound to E-step. Back to Morrison. Morrison directing traffic. High on the right. Now on the right wing. Grabbed by Miller. Miller dribbles it. Picks it up. His pass goes to Morrison. Morrison to the foul line, to the lane. Lost it. Goes out of bounds. And a turnover. Now West Holmes up to 8 turnovers in this first half. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game as that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subways in Millersburg. Clayton Zimmerly in, and also in will be Bubba Hay. Out Peyton McKinney, as well as Blake Morrison. Zimmerly, a 6-foot senior. Bubba Hay, a 6-foot senior as well. 28 seconds to play in the second quarter. Scotty's basketball, and they have a 9-point lead. Smith to the front court. Gets the handoff over to Lyle. Now to Williams. Back to Caden King. Into the corner to Smith. Head fake. Gets called for traveling. And that'll be the 7th Tri-Valley turnover. 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. And a little offense for defense as McKinney is back in for, along with Morrison, in for those same 2 guys, Zimmerly and Bubba Hay.
Big possession here for the Knights. They should get a bucket here going into halftime. Close this gap a little.
McKinney to inbound it. Far side in the backcourt. His pass goes to Blake Morrison. Morrison dribbles to 3/4 court. Now across the timeline. He'll take it right wing. Into the corner, goes over to Miller. His 3-pointer's up, going to be knocked down.
Right on cue.
There it is. You called for it. Shot in midcourt by Lyle. Going to be up, going to be no good off the glass. And West Holmes will get that bucket to close out the half. But at halftime, it is Tri-Valley in the lead at 26-20 over West Holmes. We'll be back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
This is Jim Smooker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio, where we have over 135 species of domestic and exotic woods in stock every day. It's no wonder our customers refer to us as a woodworker's paradise. Browse a unique selection of live edge slabs, dimensional lumber, and turning blanks. In our store, you'll find instrument wood and specialty tools to help you get the job done right. We also carry eco-epoxy products, the perfect finishing touch for your next river table. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
The 2021 Ford Bronco Sport is finally here at Village Motors in Millersburg. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and I would like to personally invite you in to test drive Ford's exciting addition to the small SUV segment. Also, the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 has arrived too. How do you improve the best truck on the market? You do it with a power up and down tailgate that doubles as a workbench, available onboard generators, and an available hybrid powertrain. Check out the all-new Bronco Sport and 21 F-150 soon at Village Motors in Millersburg.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.
It is halftime in boys Division II sectional championship basketball from the dungeon. The 6-seeded Tri-Valley Scotties over the 3-seed West Holmes by a score of 26-20. West Holmes led 11-10 after the first quarter. Then Tri-Valley came back to outscore West Holmes 16-9 in that second quarter. At first half that saw 4 lead chases and also 1 tie. And Tri-Valley leads at 26-20 over West Holmes at halftime. Individually for the Scotties, leading the way, it was 1 player for either team in double figures, and that was Jake Frew. As for Frew in that first half, he was 4 for 7 from 2-point range and also 2 for 2 from the foul line. Jake Frew had 10 first half points. Also, Luke Lyle in that first half was 0 for 1 on 3-point tries and 2 for 5 from 2-point range, 2 for 2 for the foul line. Luke Lyle had 6. 4 points scored by Drew Burkhart and also 2 points apiece for Eric Neal, Caden King, and Alex Williams, running out the Tri-Valley total of 26. For West Holmes leading the way, that was Peyton Miller, as Miller came off the bench to go 2 for 3 from 3-point distance, including the 3-pointer to close out the first half, and 2 for 2 for the foul line. Peyton Miller had 8 first half points. Also, Peyton McKinney in that first half went 0 for 1 from 3-point distance and 3 for 3 from 2-point range, as McKinney had 6 points, 2 points apiece for Blake Morrison, as well as Garrett Eastep, and 2 points for DeAndre Thomas to cap off the 20-point scoring in the first half for the Knights. Halftime score, Tri-Valley 26, West Holmes 20. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. For West Holmes in the second quarter, they'd go 1 for 3 from 3-point range, good for 33%, and Tri-Valley would not make one, 0 for 1. West Holmes 2 of 3 from field goal range. Tri-Valley 6 of 11, good for 54%. Both teams perfect from the free throw line. West Holmes 2 of 2, Tri-Valley 4 of 4. West Holmes grabbing 3 rebounds, Tri-Valley 6. West Holmes committed 5 turnovers to Tri-Valley's 3.
And individually rebounding wise for the Knights, it was Garrett Eastep with 2 boards. Zach Stair had 3 rebounds in the first half, also 2 rebounds for Peyton McKinney. And for Tri-Valley, leading the way for them was Caden King. He had 3 rebounds in the first half and 3 boards also for Eric Neal. Halftime score, 26-20. Tri-Valley advantage, and West Holmes kind of won that first quarter. Tri-Valley won the second quarter. They had the 6-point lead.
Yeah, Tri-Valley turned up its defensive pressure a little bit in the second quarter. And, it really limited West Holmes' shot potential. They only got 3 field goal attempts off from inside and 1 for 3 from 3-point range. So the defense has slowed West Holmes down here considerably.
Kind of get the sense for West Holmes, you're talking about how they're kind of clogging up the middle there, and West Holmes going to have to knock down some outside shots, right, to keep this defense honest.
Absolutely. They need to soften that defense, and Matt, you're right. It's going to have to start with a couple outside shots. West Holmes has made their living this year with the high percentage shots inside, and they're not getting those tonight.
Winner moves on to the district semifinals. That's going to be coming up Wednesday, March the 3rd, against either the 5th seed East Liverpool or the 9 seed Cambridge at 7 p.m. Halftime score, Tri-Valley 26, West Holmes 20. Back with the second half after this on WKLM. Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
You've heard interest rates are low, but what does that mean? This is Jeanette Troyer with CSB, and this means it's a great time to buy or build a home, make home improvements, or refinance your mortgage. Refinancing with a lower interest rate could shave years off your loan or even lower your monthly mortgage payment. You can also use this opportunity to complete the home improvement projects you have been dreaming about. Call or text your local expert at 800-654-9015 to learn how you could take advantage of low interest rates. The Commercial and Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Live the life you want at Danbury Senior Living. Danbury is delighted to introduce you and your family to some of the finest senior living. We offer amenities that today's seniors expect for comfort, support, and security. Let us be your home for the next chapter in your life or your loved ones in our spacious 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. Located on Portage Road in Worcester, stop in for a tour today. Meet our staff and residents and find out why they love calling Danbury of Worcester home.
Even though COVID-19 is still a threat, your cooperative is as committed as ever to keeping the power on, so you can do your job by staying home and staying safe. Disinfect high-touch surfaces frequently, and check in on your neighbors and loved ones often. You've got the power to make a difference, and you can count on us to be here for you every day.
Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, celebrating 85 years of service to this great community.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com. For the second half, Tri-Valley will have the basketball first at side court, as it will be 6-foot junior Alex Williams to do the honors. There is the whistle from the official, and Williams pass in the backcourt received by Ty Smith. Going left to right in the second half is Tri-Valley. Smith across the timeline, lobs it in the hands of Caden King out top. He'll dribble it, shovels the right wing. Back in the hands of Lyle. His three-pointer's up, going to be knocked down. Luke Lyle knocks it down from deep. He has 9 points. 29-20 lead now for the Scotties. Knights going right to left with it in the second half. Here's Schrock, dribbles it out top. His pass goes to Stair. His three-pointer's up, going to be good. Zach Stair knocks it down from deep. And now a 29-23 lead for the Scotties.
Yeah, big answer there for Stair.
His first points of the game, three-pointer by Lyle, meanwhile, no good. Rebound goes to Zach Stair. Knights with the basketball. They trail up by 6. Blake Morrison dribbles it across the half-court line. Takes it out to the right wing. Morrison, pass in the corner to McKinney. Looking. His pass to cutting Zach Stair. Head fake layup by Stair. Off the last and good. Zach Stair getting it going to start off this third quarter. West Stoll's down by 4.
There's that inside bucket that we're looking for there, Matt.
5 points for Zach Stair in this third quarter. Here's King with it out top for the Scotties. Pass inside, grabbed by Jake Frew, who missed. No, he beats it in. And Jake Frew got that to go. He has 12 points. 31-25 Scotties. Here is Blake Morrison across the half-court line. Guarded by Williams to the right wing. Morrison with it. Shovels it out top the Stair. On the left wing, back to Schrock. Schrock drive. His shot up going to be off the glass. Going to be no good. Rebound to the 4. Corralled by Zach Stair. His cross-court pass to McKinney. Three-pointer McKinney going to be up, going to be knocked down. Now West Stoll's hitting the outside shots. They're back to within 3.
And that'll soften that Tri-Valley defense up, Matt. That's what they need.
McKinney, 9 points, his first three-pointer. Pass out top to King. On the right point now, a three-pointer by Smith is going to be up. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound corralled by a leaping Blake Morrison. Knights basketball. They trail it by 3. Long pass to the front court. Goes to Schrock on the left wing. Schrock shovels it out top to McKinney. His three-pointer's up, going to be knocked down. Back-to-back threes. Peyton McKinney. And we're all squared up at 31.
How about that, Matt?
Adjustment made at halftime. 6 minutes to play in the third. We're tied up. We'll take a timeout. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Home Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
West Holmes to begin this third quarter, outscoring Tri-Valley 11-5. And again, we talked about adjustments made at halftime. West Holmes doing that, hitting those outside shots.
Absolutely, an outside 3 by Stair, 2 by McKinney, and right now we got a tie ball game.
Scotty put the basketball out of the timeout. Here's Luke Lyle with it, dribbles it across the half-court line. Guarded by Garrett Eastep out top. His pass goes on the right point of the hands now of Aaron Frew. Frew dribbles it to the foul line, picks it up, looking. Pass goes behind him to Ty Smith between the circles. Smith to the foul line, to the lane. His scoop shot off the last, no good. Rebound to the floor, going to be grabbed by Jake Frew. His putback, no good, but he's going to be fouled. Jake Frew to the foul line to shoot two. The first team foul of West Holmes in this third quarter. And that'll be Peyton McKinney's first. Jake Frew has, for him, 12 points on the night. Free throw up going to be off the mark. Stop in for weekly specials along with a great selection in the deli, meat, and produce departments. For a fresh arrangement of flowers, check out the Posey Pad Floral Shop. Then, before you head out, sign up for a Roadies Rewards card at Roadies on GA. Second free throw up, no good as well. Rebound grabbed by Zach Stair. Still tied up at 31. Here's Schrock across the timeline for the Knights. Dribbles it right wing. Takes it out top. He finds Zach Stair. Stair on the left wing, back to Morrison. Morrison to the baseline. His runner off the rim, going to be no good. Rebound knocked for the air, grabbed by Morrison. Right wing three-pointer by Schrock. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Morrison again. Morrison out top to McKinney. Head fake. Dribbles it. Three-pointer by McKinney. Up and off the mark. Rebound put back by Schrock. Is going to be good. Josh Schrock, his first two. West Holmes in the lead at 33-31. That is the fifth lead change of the night. Here's the dribble out top by Eric Neal. Pass inside, knocked it away, and off the hands of Burkhart. That'll be a turnover as it goes out of bounds. The 8th on Tri-Valley.
Yeah, West Holmes taking care of business on the boards now, Matt, too, and you see the difference it's making in this ball game.
33-31 lead for West Holmes. And a strong third quarter so far. Under 5 minutes to go. Here's Morrison into the front court. Dribbles it against Williams to the right wing. Now guarded by Jake Frew. His pass out top to Eastep. Lobs it inside, goes to McKinney. Deflected away, however, and stolen by Smith. To the front court to a streaky Luke Lyle. He'll lay it up and in. Luke Lyle now has 11 after the 9th West Holmes turnover. We're tied up again at 33. Second tie in the third quarter. Knights with it. Here's Morrison, Schrock into the front court. Schrock dribbles it out top. His bounce pass goes to Zach Stair. Stair looking, spinning around. Gets it over to McKinney on the right wing, back to Garrett Eastep. Eastep drive to the baseline, lost it, goes out of bounds, but off of Tri-Valley, and it'll be West Holmes basketball. 4:03 to play in the third quarter. And now Peyton Miller will check in, and he will replace Josh Schrock.
Bringing in the energy.
Here he is. Morrison under the bucket, looking. Pass to a cutting Peyton Miller. Head fake layup by Miller. Going to be good. There he is. The energy in the bucket. West Holmes up by 2.
Immediate impact. Peyton Miller.
Miller has 10 points with that bucket. 35-33 Knights. Here's the dribble. Pass to the far corner. Grabbed by Alex Williams. On the left wing to Smith. His three-pointer's up. Going to be knocked down. Ty Smith. His first points of the night. 36-35 Tri-Valley lead. Now it'll be a timeout with 3:43 to play in the third quarter. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
Contest will be announcing the Subway Player of the Game as that player receives one complimentary football fresh value meal from the Subways in Millersburg. Knights with the basketball on the back baseline out of the timeout, trailing by a point. Inbounded by McKinney to Blake Morrison. Morrison will cross the half-court line, guarded by Williams. And now to the corner. Still with it. Now the shot is up, going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be tied up between Stair and also Eric Neal. And the arrow does stay with West Holmes. Good job by Stair getting his hands on the basketball. And the Knights will keep this possession.
Yeah, Stair's been very active here tonight on the defensive and offensive boards for West Holmes.
Morrison to inbound. His pass to the corner to Stair. Hands it off to Morrison. He'll dribble it back out top. Out of the right wing. Morrison still with it. Backs it up against Smith. Lobs it back into the hands of Peyton Miller. Miller dribbles it. Hands it off to Stair. Stair to the foul line. Spins around. Nice move. His layup is going to be good. What a move by Zach Stair. He has 7 in the third quarter.
Excellent drive by Zach Stair.
37-36 Knights. Third lead change of the third. Out top of the pass to Eric Neal. Scotty's with it. Neal lobs it out top. Goes to Alex Williams. On the right wing. Received by Neal again. Shovels it out top. Now to Jake Frew. Into the corner. Here's Luke Lyles. Three-pointer's up. Going to be in and out. No good. Rebound bobbled. And finally grabbed by Eric Neal. And he'll be fouled by Zach Stair. That'll be the second team foul on West Holmes. Stair now up to 3 personal fouls tonight. Drew Burkhardt, 6-foot junior to inbound it beneath Tri-Valley's backboard, trailing by a point. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Inbound it to Neal. Into the corner back to Ty Smith. Smith dribbles it. High on the right side. Smith working against E-step, shovels it out top, goes to Jake Frew on the left wing. Received by Alex Williams. Out top of the pass to Neal. His three-pointer's up, going to be knocked down. Eric Neal knocks it down for deep. He has 5 points, his first three-pointer tonight. 39-37 Tri-Valley. Back to the fourth we go. The fourth lead change of the third quarter. Scotty's make the Knights ball. Here's Peyton Miller out top and picks it up. Double team. And looking, finally gets a pass off to Morrison on the right wing. Now to cutting Zach Stair, deflected back to Morrison. His shot from 18 feet away, going to be knocked down. Actually a three-pointer. He was behind the line. He'll knock it down. Morrison gives West Holmes a 1-point lead. It's Tri-Valley across the timeline. 40-39 West Holmes, 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Smith with it out top. Bounce pass on the right point, received by Neal. Shovels it out top to Smith. His three-pointers up are going to be knocked down, leaving him open all of a sudden beyond the arc, and Tri-Valley making him pay.
Yeah, both teams come out red hot here in this third quarter, Matt.
2 3-pointers by Smith now in the third quarter. He has 6 points overall. 42-40 lead for Tri-Valley. 6th lead change of the quarter. Morrison on the right wing. Has it out top. His pass to the right block goes to E-step. His shot up, no good, but he's hacked on the arm. Foul called on Eric Neal. First team foul on Tri-Valley. Neal has his first. 2 free throws now for Garrett E-step.
And we've seen this middle open up now for West Holmes, knocking down those outside shots. They're getting some of those easy looks underneath.
Garrett E-step, 6'1" junior, averaging 7.5 a game during the regular season. He had 5.2 rebounds, had 12 points and 4 boards in that first tournament win. 68% free throw shooter on the season, and he knocked down that first free throw. 3 points now for E-step. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. Brought to you tonight by Millersburg Tire Service. Eric Marmot reporting on all the scores from around the area, all the way until midnight. Second free throw attempt by E-step. Trying to tie it up. It's up and going to be knocked down. We are all square at 42, the third tie of this third quarter. Scotty's basketball, 1:20 to play in the third. Smith to the front court. Dribbles it. Now the handoff high on the left side. Grabbed now by Aaron Frew on the right wing, back to Alex Williams. He'll dribble it out top. Guarded by Blake Morrison. Whips the pass high on the left side. The Aaron Frew into the corner now to Smith. Now to cutting Alex Williams, who missed the layup. Rebound put back by Williams, no good again. Rebound grab finally by Blake Morrison. Knights basketball. Long pass to the front court, grabbed by E-step. Dribbles it to the foul line. Left wing to McKinney. McKinney to the baseline. His shot up, going to be knocked down. Peyton McKinney. Big time third quarter, 8 points in the quarter, 14 for the ball game. West Holmes up by 2.
And Peyton 4-4 from field goal range tonight, having a nice evening.
44-42 Knights. Scotty's with it. Drive by Luke Lyle. His layup going to be good, but going to be what? A blocking foul is called. Count the bucket. And that blocking foul on Blake Morrison. 13th foul on West Holmes. Morrison his first. Tied up at 44 and a chance for a three-point play at the foul line for Lyle.
That's always a tough call to make down there. One side's going to like it, the other one's not.
No doubt. Luke Lyle, meanwhile, a big third quarter himself. He has now 7 points in the quarter. He had 13 for the ballgame. Lyle averaging 14.5 a game. Free throw up going to be good. 75% free throw shooter. And now 45-44 Tri-Valley advantage. That's the 8th lead change now in the quarter. 30 seconds to go. Morrison across the timeline. Weaves his way to the right wing. Dribbles it out top. Morrison's pass goes over to DeAndre Thomas in the game now. The back to cutting Peyton Miller. His layup off the glass. No good. Rebound grab by Jake Frew. Scotty's basketball. Smith across the timeline. 14 seconds to play in the third. 45-44 Tri-Valley. Ty Smith to the left wing. His 18-footer's up, going to be well short. Rebound put back by Caden King. That is going to be good. King has 4. 1 second. Shot in midcourt by Morrison. Going to be up and no good. As the third quarter comes to a close, through 3 from the dungeon. It's Tri-Valley 47 and West Holmes 44. This is boys sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
This is Jim Smooker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio, where we have over 135 species of domestic and exotic woods in stock every day. It's no wonder our customers refer to us as a woodworker's paradise. Browse a unique selection of live edge slabs, dimensional lumber, and turning blanks. In our store, you'll find instrument wood and specialty tools to help you get the job done right. We also carry eco-epoxy products, the perfect finishing touch for your next river table. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Part-time positions are available for pizza makers, customer service providers, and delivery drivers. Most jobs are for evening and weekends. Successful candidates will have the following skills: the ability to work in a team environment, excellent communication skills, be punctual and dependable, and delivery drivers must have a valid driver's license, an acceptable driving record, proof of insurance, and a satisfactory vehicle. Mileage reimbursements are paid daily. Drivers retain all tips they receive. Apply at the store at 42 North Grant Street.
West Holmes outscoring Tri-Valley 24-21 in that third quarter of action. It'll be Scotty's basketball side court to begin the fourth quarter of play. With this three-point advantage and inbounded to Ty Smith. He'll call out the play, so he'll dribble it into the front court, guarded by Garrett Estep. Smith high on the right side. Down to the right point. Starts at it, backs it up in front of that midcourt line. Smith still with the basketball. Puck loose and stolen away by Estep. He got tired of that. Now to Zach Stair. Stair has a puck loose, however, stolen right back the other way. And West Holmes now 10 turnovers and 9 for Tri-Valley. Scotty's with it on the other end. Pass out top. Going to be batted away. Steal attempt by Morrison. We got called for the foul. And that'll be the 14th foul on West Holmes. Morrison has his second. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz. West Holmes was 4 for 5 from three-point distance in the third. Tri-Valley was 4 for 7, however. And West Holmes 5 for 8 from two-point range. Tri-Valley 5 for 8. And West Holmes 2 for 2 for the foul line. Tri-Valley 0 for 2. And a pass inside stolen away by McKinney. As play resumes, West Holmes that rebounding Tri-Valley 10-3 in that third quarter. Each team had one turnover. Knights basketball. Here's Morrison on the right wing. Out top of the pass to Zach Stair. On the left wing, now to Peyton Miller. Miller spins around, dribbles it out top. Knights trailing by 3 points. Here's the dribble by Miller to the foul line. Little floater going to be up in off the rim, no good. Rebound, Caden King. He'll dribble it. King pass outletted near midcourt over to Luke Lyle. Lyle into the front court now, guarded by Peyton Miller. His pass goes right to the foul line to King. Juggles it, grabs it on the right wing. King looking. Kicks it out top, batted away, but grabbed, and the ricochet back to Caden King. Hands it off now on the floor, a diving steal by Peyton Miller. And Peyton McKinney on the fast break. His layup going to be off the glass in, good. Contact, no foul called, and Don Hall not happy about it. McKinney has 16, West Holmes back to within 1. Tri-Valley basketball, end of the quarter, grabbed by Jake Frew. Out top to Smith. Smith drive, runner up, going to be no good, but he's fouled by Garrett Estep. That is the 15th foul on West Holmes. Estep will have his first personal foul and 2 free throws down for Ty Smith. Smith 6 points, all coming in the second half on 2 3-pointers he knocked down in that third quarter. Averaging just under 8 a game. Free throw up and no good. 66% free throw shooter, averaging 3.2 rebounds per contest as well for the 5'11 junior point guard. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game as that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subways in Millersburg. Second free throw good by Smith. He has 7. 48-46 lead for Tri-Valley. Pressure is on. Miller's pass across the timeline finds Estep. Estep to the bucket. His layup off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Alex Williams. Now to Smith into the front court, grab into the corner by Lyle. Lyle's pass out top. Williams into the corner now. Here's Jake Frew. Drive. Runner by Frew inside the paint. No good. Rebound corralled by Peyton McKinney. West Holmes ball trailing by a pair. Morrison across the half-court line. He'll dribble it high on the right. Gets the handoff to Peyton Miller. Miller to the foul line. Cut off. His floater going to be up. Going to be knocked down. Peyton Miller now up to 12 points. We're tied up at 48. Fifth tie of the second half. And sixth tie of the ball game. Scotty's basketball out top. 5.5 to go. That pass goes right wing, stolen away by Morrison. Morrison's pass to a cutting Peyton Miller. Miller has the poke loose, grabs it, layup by Miller, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Jake Frew, and he'll be fouled, I believe. See what the call is going to be here. Loose ball foul. So on Tri-Valley instead, Ty Smith, his second personal. Second team foul on Tri-Valley. Knights will keep the basketball.
They had to call that on Tri-Valley. It's right in front of Coach Don Hall, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was not happy the last time when the foul was not called.
And he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, absolutely. That pass to the corner to McKinney. Out top to Zach Stair. Down to E-step left of the foul circle. He's looking. His pass out top to Morrison. His three-pointer's up, going to be no good. Rebound grab by Smith. Smith spins around, dribbles it into the front court. Has it to the foul circle. Drive, runner by Smith off the last, and good. Ty Smith takes it all the way. He has 9, 50-48 Tri-Valley. Knights with it. Here's Morrison to the front court. Guarded by Burkhart on the right wing. His pass out top goes to Zach Stair. On the left wing, now to Peyton Miller. Miller between the circles. Picks it up. Cross-court pass to Morrison. Drive to lane. Layup by Morrison off the last. No good. Rebound going to be fought for by Zach Stair and Burkhart. Held ball. Arrow does stay with West Holmes. Just a couple of times the Stair has done that, forcing those jump balls.
Absolutely. He's got quick hands and he's long arms and good reach. Good effort.
4.5 to go. 50-48 Tri-Valley. Timeout West Holmes. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.
Troy Miller Agency and Shreve Van Berlin, your local insurance independent agent. They're a working team for all your insurance needs. Call the Shreve office at 567-2626 or the Berlin office at 893-2446. 2-point ball game here in this fourth quarter, and you've been mentioning to Troy what a game this has been so far.
Well, this one's not for the faint of heart, Matt, that's for sure, but it's been a great ball game. Both teams playing very hard and a very high level.
Knights with the basketball out of the timeout. Morrison beneath their backboard, looking. Pass under the bucket goes to Miller, got it to him, but he couldn't corral it. Now grabbed by diving Zach Stair, he'll be tackled, and that'll be a foul called on Luke Lyle. The third team foul on Tri-Valley, as Lyle has his first personal foul.
And there again, that was Zach Stair chasing down that loose ball.
Great hustle, keeping that possession alive. Morrison to inbound it, far side corner in the front court, and getting a new basketball here. So Morrison will have this with 4:29 to go in the fourth. Winner moving on to the district semifinals next Wednesday, 7 p.m. against East Liverpool or Cambridge. Morrison on the right wing, dribbles it to the paint. Pass out top to Peyton Miller. Miller looking, kicks the right wing back to Peyton McKinney. McKinney dribbles it now to the foul line, spins around the lane. His shot up, going to be blocked, but a foul is called. The clean block by Eric Neal, but I believe might have been Frew, got him with the body. Either way, a foul called, and McKinney's going to the foul line.
Yeah, definitely was with the body. The ball was clean. A little bit too much on the bottom side of that one.
14th foul, Tri-Valley, second personal on Eric Neal. At the foul line will be Peyton McKinney. Free throw up, going to be knocked down. McKinney, 71% free throw shooter. 6'4" senior, averaging 11 a game during the regular season and 6.5 rebounds. Had 8 points and 7 boards in the first tournament win over Maysville. And McKinney now up to 17 points on the night. Next free throw make would tie this ball game up. That's up, going to be knocked down. 18 for McKinney. We're tied up at 50. Second tie of the fourth quarter. Over 4 minutes to go. Scotty's basketball. Smith, pass out top, goes to Eric Neal. Neal looking, hands it off now to Lyle. Lyle, pass inside, goes to Frew. His shot blocked, but a foul is called on that attempted block inside. And now up to 16 fouls on the Knights in the second half.
And that was a 5'9" Blake Morrison going up the block the shot of a 6'3" Jake Frew. If that doesn't tell you the heart that this West Holmes team plays with, nothing will.
No doubt about it. And Morrison up to 3 personal fouls. Jake Frew, his free throw's up, going to be knocked down. Frew up to 13 points. 51-50 lead for Tri-Valley. 4:02 to play in this fourth quarter. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Millersburg Tire Service. And it'll be Eric Marmot reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Second free throw, no good. Rebound grabbed by Garrett Eastep. And West Holmes with the ball down by 1. Here's Morrison across the timeline. Morrison backs it up. His pass out top to Zach Stair. At mid-post to McKinney, but diving steal instead by Lyle. Gets over to Smith, back to Lyle. He'll find Frew across the timeline. Baseball pass to the corner, goes to Williams. Right wing to Lyle. Out top to Ty Smith. That was West Holmes' 11th turnover of the night. Scotty's with it now as they spread the floor with 3.5 to go. Up by 1. On the right wing to Lyle. His pass to cutting Ty Smith. His shot up high in the air, going to be no good. Rebound to the floor, chased down by Morrison. Morrison to the front court on the fast break. He'll back it up now. On the right wing to Zach Stair. Out top to McKinney. Wide open for a three-pointer. It's going to be up, going to be knocked down. McKinney red hot tonight, and he buries it. West Holmes a 2-point lead.
Give the young man the basketball. He's feeling it.
21 points for Peyton McKinney. A new season high. 53-51 West Holmes. Scotty's basketball. Into the corner to Frew. Jake Frew, pass out top to Eric Neal. His three-pointer's up, going to be no good. Rebound grab by Smith under the bucket. Has a poke loose, and the foul's going to be called on the reach-in. Ty Smith on that offensive rebound. And the 17th foul on West Holmes coming in the second half.
Yeah, Ty Smith's been very active here tonight for Tri-Valley as well. Doing all the little things, doing the dirty work.
Second personal on Garrett Eastep. Ty Smith has 9 points overall. Free throw up, going to be knocked down. Make it 10 for him and 4 in this fourth quarter. Stop in and see TMK Farmer Service for all your animal and pet needs with locations in Berlin, Sugar Creek, Holmesville, and New Bedford. Next free throw make will tie it up. It's up, going to be no good, however. Rebound grab by Kaden King. He'll chase it down to the corner for Scotties. King to the baseline, pass across the lane, goes to Jake Frew, and he'll miss the layup. Rebound to the floor, grabbed again by the Scotties. Lyle's shot, that's no good. Rebound finally grabbed by Zach Stair. Has a poke loose and picked up by McKinney now. Long pass to the front court to Peyton Miller. Miller dribbles it, layup by Miller, off the last, good in the foul. Peyton Miller to the foul line, a chance for a three-point play. West Holmes, a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Peyton Miller doing a good job getting out in transition, giving himself an open look. What an effort by Peyton Miller tonight.
15th foul of the Scotties. Peyton Miller has 14 points meanwhile. Williams has his second personal foul. Free throw by Peyton Miller up, going to be off the mark. Rebound corralled by Jake Frew. He'll dribble it across the timeline for Tri-Valley. 55-52 West Holmes. In the dungeon, 2:20 to play in the fourth. Here's Smith, drive, backs it up to the corner. Now to the right wing. His pass goes into the hands of Luke Lyle. Poke loose on the floor, diving after Eastep, and a foul called on that steal, I believe, on Lyle, and that'll be the 16th foul in Tri-Valley. Lyle has his second personal. West Holmes getting it done on the defensive end.
Yeah, Matt, we talked about Eastep earlier, not finding his rhythm offensively, just doing a whale of a job defensively tonight. He's been on the floor multiple times.
12th turnover on the Scotties. That compares to 11 for West Holmes tonight. The Knights really cut down those turnovers, though, in the second half. And McKinney at side court. West Holmes ball up by 3, 2:09 to play in the fourth quarter. McKinney's pass goes to Eastep in the front court, back to McKinney. McKinney to the baseline. His pass goes out top, stolen away. Here's Jake Frew the other direction. Now to Alex Williams, rather. His layup is going to be no good, but he'll be fouled. And that's going to be the 8th team foul on West Holmes, and that turnover leads to an opportunity at the foul line. And stepping there will be Alex Williams. He has 2 points on the evening. That was the 4th personal foul on Blake Morrison. That's a big foul there. The free throw up going to be knocked down, as obviously they need Morrison here down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. West Holmes does not want to get themselves in a shorthanded situation against Tri-Valley.
Free throw good by Alex Williams. Second free throw by Williams is up, going to be knocked down. He has 4. 55-54 lead for West Holmes. Here's Morrison to the backcourt. His pass goes over to Peyton Miller. Miller to the front court area. Dribbles the right wing. Double team. Inside. Nice look to E-step, but a foul call before that pass was made. And kind of a bad break for West Holmes there, as the E-step was wide open. But instead, it will be a foul on Tri-Valley. Their 17th foul, so it will be a 1-and-1. And Miller is at the foul line.
Now these free throws are going to get very important for both teams as time's getting low here, and you'll see a lot of fouls coming.
Peyton Miller, 55% free throw shooter, and that is going to be no good. Rebound goes to Lyle. Luke Lyle with it. Dribbles it across the half-court line. His pass goes to the right side. Over to Williams. His pass goes to the corner. Grabbed now by Burkhart. Kicks it out top to Luke Lyle. Drive, lane, Lyle. Stripped away and stolen by Peyton McKinney. The 13th Tri-Valley turnover. Peyton Miller at three-quarters court. Now across the timeline. Crossover to the foul line. A lane falls down. Dribbles alive. Left wing to Morrison. Out top to McKinney. McKinney holds on to it. And timeout will be called. 1:20 to go. West Holmes 55. Tri-Valley 54. Don't go away. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
Troy?
Absolutely not. This is probably one of the best games I've seen all year. Now they're both playing with a high level of intensity, just doing all the little things right. This is a great basketball game.
1 point advantage for the Knights as they'll break out of the huddle here. Minute 20 to play. Zach Stair out there along with Peyton Miller, also Garrett Eastep, Peyton McKinney, and also Blake Morrison. For the Scotties, Luke Lyle is out there, Alex Williams, also Jake Frew, Drew Burkhart, and also Ty Smith. It'll be Blake Morrison at side court to inbound the basketball for the Knights. His pass to Miller. Hands it back off to Blake Morrison in front of that midcourt line. Morrison dribbles it. Bounce pass goes over to Miller. Back to Blake Morrison. Jab step, Morrison. Dribbles it against Alex Williams. Now high on the right side. West Holmes spreading the four here with this dribble and that 1 point lead. That pass to Peyton McKinney. Back to Blake Morrison. Morrison dribbles it, double team, and going to be a foul called. And that'll be the 18th foul on Tri-Valley, and West Holmes going to have a 1-on-1 at the foul line.
Yeah, I like the strategy coming out of that timeout by Coach Hall. Take the air out of it, force Tri-Valley to foul, and that's what they did.
And that'll be the 4th personal on Luke Lyle now for the Scotties. Free throw up, going to be no good. Rebound grab by Drew Burkhart. West Holmes has missed a couple of free throws these last couple of trips. And now Lyle across the timeline. 45 seconds to go. Here's Smith with it out top. Out of the foul line, spins around the lane. Past the corner goes to Burkhart. Open, but didn't take the shot. Dribbles it to the foul line. Pass out top, corralled by Jake Frew. And stolen away by Blake Morrison. Morrison in the backcourt picks it up. His pass goes over to Peyton Miller. Back to Blake Morrison. Morrison across the timeline. His pass left wing to McKinney. 23 seconds. West Holmes up by 1. No foul right now. McKinney will be fouled now with 19 seconds to go by Burkhart. West Holmes needs to hit a free throw here.
Absolutely. These free throws are critical. Now you got to execute these. You make your free throws, you win the basketball game.
First personal on Drew Burkhart. 19th foul on Tri-Valley. And timeout called by the Scotties with 19 seconds to go. West Holmes up 55-54. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.
Yeah, this is going to come down to executing your free throws here. Peyton McKinney's the guy you want at the free throw line for West Holmes right now for sure.
Peyton McKinney, of course, red hot tonight. A new season high for him, 21 points, including 7 points in the fourth quarter. McKinney, a 71% free throw shooter overall this season. And he'll step to the foul line after that timeout by Tri-Valley. 55-54 West Holmes. 19 seconds to go. McKinney receives the basketball from the official. Toes to the line, sets and fires. It's up, going to be in and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Ty Smith. 3 straight free throw misses by West Holmes in the fourth. Smith dribbles it and goes crashing inside. Contact, no foul. 3-pointer up and no good by Williams. Rebound grabbed by Peyton McKinney again. And again, he is fouled. He'll have another opportunity on the other side with 6.3 seconds to play in the fourth. Another opportunity at the charity stripe.
Absolutely. Boy, Blake Morrison was sat down in the post there. Look, there should have been a charge call that he didn't get.
No doubt. Yeah, surprised by the no call there, but double bonus now for Tri-Valley, so West Holmes will get 2 free throw attempts irregardless. McKinney sets, fires, up, going to be knocked down. Adding to a season high with 22 tonight. 2-point lead for West Holmes. Timeout Tri-Valley. 6.3 seconds to go. This is sectional championship basketball on WKLM.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
I think Tri-Valley's going to set something up either for Ty Smith or Luke Lyle. They've been the deep shooters for Tri-Valley tonight, so if McKinney makes this, pushes it to a 3-point game, look for one of them to have the basketball.
No doubt about that. You mentioned Luke Lyle has 14 points tonight. Of course, he has knocked down a 3-point basket. Also, Ty Smith has 4 points in the fourth quarter, 10 for the game, 2 3-pointers also in the second half. So no doubt about that. 2 good candidates for Tri-Valley. Now Peyton McKinney will step to the charity stripe, trying to knock down this free throw and to give West Holmes that all-important 3-point lead. McKinney sets, fires, the senior's free throws up, and knocked down. 57-54 West Holmes. 4 seconds. Smith in the front court. Dribbles it, hands it off to Lyle. His 3-pointer's up, going to be no good. That'll do it. West Holmes gets the win. 57-54. And West Holmes will advance on to the district semifinals for the first time since 2015. What a ball game, what a win for the Knights.
What a win for the West Holmes Knights. I couldn't be happier for this bunch. What an awesome ball game, well played, hard fought. Wow.
Really an example, Troy, tonight, just a team that just refused to lose tonight.
Absolutely, and we've seen West Holmes do that throughout the year, Matt. 2 double overtime victories tonight. They know how to win close games.
You think about this team, going back to the football season, all those pressure wins they had, and well, they had, I think, maybe appropriate here. You had a senior football player, the quarterback at the foul line at the end, like I close this game out.
Absolutely. You want your seniors in that moment, and they delivered tonight. What a performance by the Knights.
Peyton McKinney leading the way, a season high 23, and West Holmes the win, 57-54, as they get the revenge win tonight over Tri-Valley. They'll advance on to the district semifinals next Wednesday, March 3rd, against either the 5th seed East Liverpool or the 9th seed Cambridge at 7 o'clock. We'll be back around to recap the game for you after this on WKLM.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Swimming the English Channel? Check. Running with the Bulls in Pamplona? Check. Buying new tires for your car? Probably not anywhere near the top of your bucket list. That's why at Holmes Tire LLC, we offer long-lasting, high-quality tires like the Yokohama Avid Ascend GT. So the next time you need new tires, stop by Holmes Tire LLC for a set of Yokohama Avid Ascend GTs. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg 330-674-0025 or their other locations, Spencer 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon 740-392-1811, and Loudonville 419-408-3607.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
I'm Jeff Kinney, and I'm a Park National banker, a husband and a volunteer. At Park National Bank, we believe we're more than just our job titles, and you're more than an account number. Now bringing our family of community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us, and more service, more access, and more options. We're all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The 2021 Ford Bronco Sport is finally here at Village Motors in Millersburg. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and I would like to personally invite you in to test drive Ford's exciting addition to the small SUV segment. Also, the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 has arrived too. How do you improve the best truck on the market? You do it with a power up and down tailgate that doubles as a workbench, available onboard generators, and an available hybrid powertrain. Check out the all-new Bronco Sport and 21 F-150 soon at Village Motors in Millersburg.
West Holmes a winner in a thriller tonight. The boys Division II sectional championship basketball from the Dungeon. West Holmes winning 57-54 over Tri-Valley to advance to the district semifinals for the first time since 2015. And the last time we saw, it was East Liverpool a 2-point lead over Cambridge in a close fourth quarter in that game as well. So East Liverpool had a 39-37 lead over Cambridge in the fourth. So we'll let you know if you can find out that final score either in the post game or later on tonight with Eric Marmon in high school scoreboard. And for West Holmes, as far as the game is concerned, West Holmes would jump out to an 11-10 lead after the first quarter. And Tri-Valley came back to outscore West Holmes 16-9 in the second quarter, and the Scotties had a 6-point lead at 26-20 at the half. Then in the third quarter, West Holmes outscoring Tri-Valley 24-21, and the Scotties led by just 3 points at 47-44 through 3. For the fourth quarter belonged to the Knights, as West Holmes would outscore Tri-Valley 13-7, and Peyton McKinney closed it out strong in that fourth quarter as well, as Peyton McKinney had 9 points in the fourth quarter, including the 2 critical free throws down the stretch. Peyton Miller also with 2 big buckets in the fourth quarter, and West Holmes gets the come from behind win, 57-54 over Tri-Valley for the night. In all for the contest, 13 lead changes for the game, as well as 7 ties, and West Holmes gets the 3-point victory. For West Holmes, they had 2 players in double figures leading the way, and that was Peyton McKinney. McKinney, the senior, stepping up big tonight as he was 3 for 5 from 3-point distance, also 5 for 5 from 2-point range, and 4 for 6 from the foul line. None bigger than his 2 free throws down the stretch, as Peyton McKinney, a new season high. He had 23 points for Peyton McKinney for West Holmes. For Peyton Miller, also in double figures on the night for the Knights, as Peyton Miller came through just 2 points shy of tying his season high, as a matter of fact. As for Miller, he was 2 for 3 from three-point distance, and also 3 for 6 from two-point range, and 2 for 4 from the foul line. Miller finished up with 14 points. In double figures is Peyton Miller for the 5th time this season. McKinney, by the way, in double figures for the 12th time this year as well. Also scoring for the Knights, 7 points for Zach Stair, all coming in the third quarter. 5 points for Blake Morrison, 4 points also for Garrett Eastep, 2 for Josh Schrock, and 2 points also for DeAndre Thomas, running out the total for West Holmes of 57 for the ballgame. And on the other end for Tri-Valley, they had 3 players in double figures, led by Luke Lyle. As for Lyle tonight, going 1 for 5 on three-point tries, 4 for 8 from two-point range, 3 for 3 from the foul line. Lyle had 14 points. Also, Jake Frew tonight would go 5 for 11 from two-point range, also 3 for 6 from the foul line. Frew had 13 points. In Ty Smith tonight in double figures, he was 2 for 3 from three-point range, also 2 for 5 from two-point range, 2 for 4 from the foul line. Smith had 10. 5 points scored also by Eric Neal, 4 apiece for Caden King, as well as Drew Burkhart and Alex Williams with 4 points to cap off the 54-point night for Tri-Valley. Final score tonight in boys Division II sectional championship basketball from the Dungeon. West Holmes winner 57-54 over Tri-Valley. Now for the final team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. For West Holmes tonight, great shooting night from the field. They'd go 7 of 14 from three-point range, 14 of 28 for two-point range. That's 50% on each side. Tri-Valley 4 of 12 from three-point range, good for 33%. 16 of 31 from two-point land, good for 52%. Tri-Valley would go 12 of 17 from the free throw line, good for 71%. West Holmes 8 of 13 for 62%. West Holmes again out-rebounds the bigger team tonight, 25-24. West Holmes commits just 12 turnovers on the night to Tri-Valley's 14.
And for West Holmes, just looking at that there, and for West Holmes individually, rebounding wise, Zach Stair had 7 boards, 3 at the offensive end, and also 5 boards for Blake Morrison. And for Tri-Valley, leading the way for them was Caden King, who had 5 rebounds, and also 4 boards apiece for Jake Frew, Eric Neal, as well as Alex Williams. 57-54 lead of victory for West Holmes tonight to move on to the district semifinals. I think you'll look back at that third quarter when West Holmes kind of needed to maybe adjust some things there. Tri-Valley was kind of stuffing the box inside, forcing them to shoot the ball outside, and West Holmes made that adjustment at halftime.
Excellent point, man. That's exactly what happened. And, they had to knock them shots down, but it was deliberate that they come out and was attempting those shots because they had to soften up that defense because they just wasn't getting those inside looks early on. They knocked down a couple threes, and all of a sudden it was a different ball game.
Zach Stair, we talked about him, the defensive stopper for those West Holmes, not always called upon to be the offensive guy, but in that third quarter especially, he needed to make some baskets, and he stepped up big.
Absolutely. They needed somebody else to step up tonight. And, been watching Stair all season long, and he's not been a big scorer, but tonight he did it when they needed it most and did a great job.
Well, we talked about the spark plug, Peyton Miller, and boy, he proved us right tonight once again, as he's done all season long. 14 points, didn't really tell the story here, but he made so many big plays for this West Holmes team.
Yeah, the energy level changes when he comes into the ball game, Matt, and he did it defensively, did it, on the boards as well. Not a big kid, but he got some good rebounds in there and then scored the basketball. Just an outstanding effort.
Peyton McKinney, we know he can score. He can be that leading scorer here. At certain times he hasn't needed to be. Tonight he did need to step up big, and he was huge here, especially in that second half.
Yeah, I saw a little different intensity out of Peyton tonight. You're a senior, and you know that if you lose, it's over with. You win in advance. So, you saw a look in his eye tonight. I don't think he was going to be denied, Matt.
You give credit to both teams, because when West Holmes, they would take a lead there. Tri-Valley, they would come right back there. And this Scottish team, really tough team here tonight as well.
Yeah, this was a Mike Tyson-Buster Douglas rematch right here. Two heavyweights went toe-to-toe, slugging it out. We saw a great game.
Eric Barmett back in the studio, able to track down the Cambridge East Liverpool score, and Cambridge actually gets the win, 49-42 over East Liverpool. So West Holmes indeed will take on Cambridge. Cambridge, the 9 seed in that district semifinal game on Wednesday next week. And the big thing is, of course, with Steubenville being upset, West Holmes will get a chance to host another tournament game next Wednesday.
Absolutely, and boy, you got to be excited about that. When you get to play another tournament game on your home floor with a chance to advance further, what a great feeling that's got to be for the Knights.
West Holmes with the win, the 3 seed, improving the 16-6, winning 57-54 tonight over Tri-Valley. And they will, of course, advance on to the district semifinals for the first time since 2015. Next Wednesday, March 3rd, against the 9 seed Cambridge at 7 o'clock. They will be in the Dungeon at West Holmes next Wednesday. Now, of course, be right here on WKLM, on Facebook Live, once again next Wednesday night, as well as WKLM-FM.com and FM 95.3. For Tri-Valley, with the loss, though, in their season as a 6 seed with a record of 13 13-7. Our Subway player of the game, of course, you know who that's going to be. Peyton McKinney will receive one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal for the Subways in Millersburg, as Peyton McKinney, a season-high 23 points on the night for West Holmes. That'll wrap things up for us from the dungeon. Hope you enjoyed it tonight down the airwaves as well as the Facebook Live for tonight. Special thanks to Troy Fritz. I'm Matt Croy, and also Eric Marmot back at WKLM Sports Central. And also a special thank you to our Claxon Communications crew, that being their engineer tonight for Claxon Communications for Facebook Live, that being Fred Williams, and also on the camera tonight, Andrew Wallace, providing our video tonight on our Facebook page as well as YouTube tonight as well. And a lot of people also checking out the game on YouTube as well. We appreciate all the listeners and viewers as well here for this evening. Remember to stick around after the broadcast on WKLM. We'll have high school scoreboard with all those area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Again, the final score in Boys Division II Sectional Championship Basketball from the dungeon. West Holmes moving on. They win at 57-54 over Tri-Valley. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching high school basketball on Facebook Live. Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications. High school basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.